Happy Monday. Happy Monday. 222 confirmation number. Doing all rituals this month, $22.22 for our Valentine's Day special this week, where I'm doing love readings for $22.22. Okay, so get down on it. Get down on it. I want to see you and really want to take a dance. I didn't put a title. You know why? Because you either going to come in and hear the message or not. Just standing on the wall. Because the divine comes down on me. I'm like, I need a title. They're like, no. Go live. People that's going to want to come in and hear what you're talking about is going to come in. I don't want people coming in on your stuff because you're saying, oh, someone's returning. Or you want to know what's wrong with the karmic. Nah, just come in here. You come in here. You see what you want to see. If you don't, you know you don't got to stay. Thank you for those that stay and be here and deal with my content and support me, and kind gestures, kind words, confirmation text, like all that. I love all that. Love it. What's this in my pocket? Looks like this is something for work. Oh, my lip gloss. So energy's energy. If it resonate. I don't know why, but me and my kids were singing Party in the USA this morning. It's a huge new shift in energy. I didn't even get to put our message up. You guys notice it's a shift in energy? Do you feel the change? I feel like the past I've been working all day, guys. So I worked for like 3 days, all like sun up to sundown. By choice. But it was such a strange shift in energy that I was having a hard time catching it. And it's basically because it's new. Anything that's new, you don't know. You don't know, right? And it's kind of like going into the unknown. Now, dreams are really significant, important, and relevant. A lot of people are learning about their spirituality. I'm cold in here. Learning about the spirituality, learning about their journey, and also learning to... It's like some people really visit you in dreams for messages and things like that. But I just feel like there's a collective energy of people that instead of just calling you and seeing how you're doing and, you know, seeing where you stand in your life, I just think that they have learned to just deal with your separation, but simultaneously coming in your dreams. I don't know, something just irked me about my car in 2 seconds. So that's a collective energy. Somebody's holding on to you so damn tight energetically. That's what our reading is about this morning. Somebody's holding on to your energy so tight that you might find it almost impossible to move on. You're like, all right, this person's told me what they've told me. You know, happens what it happens. The third party situations are the third party situations. And I feel like it's an accepting energy of like, you're okay. I'm okay with moving on, but they're not. Somebody's just not okay with moving on with their life after they simultaneously showed you all the reasons why they don't want to be in your life. So it's like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? So you may feel this person, relationship could be over, friendship could be over. Oh, I got an update for you guys on that friend of mine that like stood me up on her birthday, and I was so persistent and getting to it. All started with the Matt Fraser show, right? And then the divine was so persistent in having me reach out, and then I just reached out last week to a mutual friend of hers. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot she's friends with her too. And coming to find out there was a death in her family. Now when I talk to Spirit about it, the reason why I was going to bring her to that Matt Fraser show, and this is my story, I'm sticking to it. She had messages. God had messages for her regarding her life and her situation that he was using me, but she wanted to do it her way, right? So I want to update you. So it is what it is. I said to the girl, I said, you know, have you talked to such and such? I haven't talked to them in a while. And she's like, oh, I sent her a text, but there was a death in her family. Oh, okay. Well, that says a lot. And I just know my place as acquaintance. Anyone that's my friend wouldn't treat and act that way. So let these people go. So anyways, that's the final chapter of that for all my sisters in here that, you know what I'm saying, y'all be in here with me and y'all be like, Sunshine Goddess, you know what I'm saying, God used every which way and turned me every way but loose to try to get her messages, and she just wants, but you know what I'm saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make a drink. And if everyone knows me, knows I'm a medium. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Not that I never go pull your folks from wherever they are, but if they have a message, they will bug the hell out of me. I already said I wasn't reaching out again, right? And Spirit was like, all right, this one last avenue. I'm like, this is too much. This is starting to get too much. You know what I'm saying? When it's on my heart, if I love you, if I fucking love you for real, because bitches be loving every other people for fake, and you know, if I love you for real, I'm a no. I'm a no from 200,000 miles away that something going on in your life is just not right. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I have 1,000 other things to do. That's what I'm saying. I don't spend time trying to figure out people's life. If I get downloads, I get downloads, right? If I get called to make a phone call or a situation, I do. If they don't answer, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to run myself ragged trying to get people messages from the divine. Like, that's not what it's supposed to be, you know? And I used to be so upset, like, oh my God, I had this bad dream about this person and they don't even respond. Now I'd be like, oh well, I hope you're living a great life. Too bad for you. So that was an update on that, yeah, and that chapter's closed. And I just come to say that where you are right now today is where you're supposed to be. Where you are right now in life, listen, if it's not in the best situation, well, okay, it's gonna be, right? You got to make the best out of it. What I want you to do going forward is all truth, okay? Emotions on the passenger side, truth and facts. Can you solidify what you're saying? Right? Can you split? And the thing about it is, the girl that I reached out to, I text her in like a minute, she texts me back. I'm like, you don't even fucking like her, but okay. You know, you see how that goes? You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show people's characters and who they are is here right now. That's who they are. That's who they are. That's who they're gonna be. People will. It's so crazy because you're going to run into people that they weren't even like thinking about you, or they didn't want to believe in you. Now they want to partner with you. Or you're going to run into people where they're going to make it a point. You got to check out my show yesterday. They're going to make it a point to not support you. It's like they want to be in your face and around you, but I don't like what you're doing, and what you're doing doesn't suit my life, and you need to show me more proof. Let them go. Let them go be with who they highly so thought of. Let them go be with the people that they think are better. Just this is the time of season. You need to let it go, because you cannot bring all that extra stuff. And it's not all toxic. It just may not be good for you. It's not toxic. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring that where you're going. It's just my stomach's growling. So you are exactly where you need to be. Okay, I'm spooked by ghosts. Please help me. I am in China. Miss Cat travel videos, Mr. Cat travel videos. You can email me. So this is a new season for you. New love, new life, new blessings. People will try to spin the block. Oh well, like, remember the way they made you feel, because I feel like your success, your ascension will also pull people to want to be close to you, to want to see what you're doing. Some people only want to be close to you because they just want to know. It's not that they don't care. They're, you know, and the people that don't care, it's obvious. Okay, so that's another thing too, because the divine's tired of allowing the chosen ones around people, individuals that just that take away from their light, that take away from who they are. There's no reason why a nurse would be taking clients at a barbershop, because she doesn't belong there. That's not her environment. She belongs in a hospital or a healthcare setting, home, however it may be. But you would not go to the barbershop and be like, unless she's licensed and cross-trained, but we're saying this nurse is a nurse and the barbershop is a barbershop, you wouldn't trust her to cut your hair. You would not sit there. You would be like, you wouldn't do it, right? So I need you to treat your spirituality journey the same way. If you don't, because what I'm coming across is, in a lot of my collective, and I'm learning a lot of new things that I didn't know, that the higher you ascend, other people will convince you to help them with your journey. Don't do that. If you wouldn't go to one nail lady today and a nail lady to fix it and another, don't treat your spiritual journey that way, because your spiritual access to you is as sacred as your social security number. Because if you don't care that much about that means you do not need to be going to multiple tarot readers, okay? One that's abusing it, okay? So find someone you like and stick there, okay? Even when it comes to listening to excessive tarot readings, you don't need to do that, okay? So if you're not finding comfort and clarity in your readings or whatever you're listening to, it's time to pray to God or your higher person, okay? So don't junk your body, your spiritual body, because you guys don't even know how much things I've had to clean up in the past couple of weeks, and I'm like, this may be beyond my scope, but I think I could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they'll say is, Sunshine Goddess, please don't be mad. I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm not here to judge. And then my heart starts beating because I already know. So I just say, you know what, we're going to do this, you know? And some people are curious, and I get it, but curiosity killed the cat. Okay? So when it comes to your spirituality, your journey, just don't allow people to interfere, intervene, intertwine, and you know it by the way it makes you feel, right? By the way it makes you feel. So I hope you guys had a great Super Bowl Sunday. Divine guidance, top of the deck. I hope you guys had a great Super Bowl Sunday. Lots of this is our safe place, right? But the messages bestowed in our Super Bowl halftime show is beyond anything our ancestors could have ever imagined. Okay, so it made me so emotional this morning, and I don't even know why. I was singing, me and my son, we were singing the top of our lungs, Party in the USA. I just feel like there's such a amount, so many people are freed from, I can't even, like, see, energy to me is like a foreign language, right? Like, you know, like in Spanish, like, how do you say that in English? But I'm just like, how do I translate this feeling? It's an energetic feeling of release. It's an energetic feeling of being who you are, discovering that it's okay to be who you are who you say you are, and just free of, it's just a freedom energy. I can't explain it. It's just a freedom energy. And you guys know my kids are really intuitive. Why did he want to play Party in the USA this morning? I'm like, they don't really, you know, he's 6. He didn't really know much about the Super Bowl, but I just felt like it's a freedom. Okay. So, freedom energy. Okay. So the search for meaning in life, consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. So that's another thing, is the people that you're going to be around, they have to fit who you are right now. You're going to be so tempted to run back to people and situations out of comfortability, because in this new chapter it just feels a little bit different, right? It feels a little bit different because a rose is still a rose, baby girl. You hold the power. Yeah, the power is within you. See, a lot of people, you know, they think the power is on the outside, like by the clothes they wear, by the cars they drive. No, the power is on the inside. You cannot take brand new shoes with you to heaven. Okay, you cannot take that brand new car with you to heaven. You just can't. Those things. So more people are starting to look like their spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever going to go to your funeral and say, she has the nicest shoes. No, they may say you have a nice shoe collection, but nobody's going to give a shit about your materialistic things once you leave this world. And what God's going to say to you when you get there is, so what'd you do for my people? You know what I'm saying? What did you do for my people? How did I help you? Where are my moderators in here? Let's see. Your guys are going in timeout. Why are y'all in here hating so early on a Monday? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all hating on a Monday? Okay, it's the message. Well, yeah, y'all getting out of here too. Get out. Where are my moderators at? Can you get these people out of here? Okay. Woo. Yeah, y'all is just like, ugh. Yes, can you, Kazam, I'm making you a moderator. Wait, are you going to be rude, or are you trying to help out? Because if you're trying to, because I don't trust some of y'all that come in here, I don't know if I could trust you. Because you might say, and then you might flip a switch. So I need my regular moderators. Just give me some time. Keep commenting. I want to see what you're talking about, but I need my regular moderators in here at first. So again, be around people that fit your future and not your past. It's so easy to go back to people and situations that feel great, but it's because out of familiar. Thank you, me, because there's a lot of stuff going on in here. I'm trying to give a message and I don't even, You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Okay, so, all right, so Kazam, just stick with me. Come to another couple lives and you can be the moderator, okay? Queen of Ariel, nurture yourself and those you love. So now, when the divine brings those people around you, right? Because now you're in a state of mind and being where you're going to be surrounded by people that love you, that uplift you. Don't you go back to your regular ways. So you're like, Sunshine Goddess, what's your regular ways? Well, not being able to communicate. I remember people used to make me so upset that I just needed to get away from them. Now I tell them what the fuck they did and then I get away from them, right? Instead of them, oh, I don't know what I did. No, I say, I don't want you in my life. I don't like these things that are happening and I don't have to, and that's okay, and you are dismissed from my life. It's all an experience. It's all an experience, okay? So the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. You're going to be surrounded by people that are really there to help you, really able to move on. And the sad thing about it is, and I keep talking to the spirit guides, like, even your family. There are people in your family that are not meant to go with you. It's very sad. You're going to be like, oh my God, why? Because they have their part of the journey and you have your part of the journey. And if they don't align with where you're going, they can't go. Okay, so like, you have to understand that. And you're like, oh my God. And I always would say, but why? But it doesn't matter, because are they supportive as you need them to be? When you make it, you're surrounding yourself with unsupportive family members, right? And you're saying, I'm ready to excel. I'm ready to get to great heights. I'm ready to go to these places. Yeah. And when you get to these great heights, these great places, and that unsupportive family member sitting there, do you think because you're a greater or higher and a better place, they're going to support you more? No. And it's like, it's not shading them, and it's just like they just can't go. You know what I'm saying? And I was having that conversation with the divine back and forth, but they just can't go. You know what I'm saying? So Empress D, that's good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's like, you know, guys, you may just feel like, you know what, I just want to leave, disappear, and never come back, because you know that, you know, I tell you guys myself, strangers are my best supporters. Some people didn't even know about my YouTube a whole year, you know, maybe word of mouth, but I never put it out there in platforms. You know, people had my number in their phone. Maybe I showed up doing readings on TikTok and that's how they knew, but I did not put myself out there for a year, right? And then after that year, I already had a fan base. I already had a soul tribe family. I already had everything I needed. So if those people didn't support me, who cares? I was already where I needed to be. The lesson of the story is, who cares? Okay, so like, I know you're saying, but they're some of the ones too that just can't go. And it's not because you don't love them, and it's not because they're less of you. It's because they have a place in your life, and God's telling you what it is and what it's not, and you have to listen. See, everyone's journey is a little different, so like I just am not being so specific. I'm being more general, right? I also noticed that when I go through a grand ascension, I just drool. Like, it's so embarrassing to be this big age and just talking to my coworker, and I'm like, I just drooled, didn't I? Yeah, went to tie my son's shoe this morning and I just drooled. Those are signs. Remember, guys, I was telling you my nose is running. The moment I step into the world, my nose starts running. You know, I'm about to put a sign on my face that says, if you see a little booger, just let me know. I'm not ashamed, I'm ascending. Because I'm in my house, I'm fine, everything's good, and I have animals. You would say, girl, it might be. No, the moment I step into the world, I start getting channeling. I start channeling. I get into conversation with people, my nose starts running, and I'm like, I don't have a cold. No, I'm just picking up your energy unbeknownst to me, and I'm like, I don't want to know, but I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm walking around with a gift that never turns off now. You know what I'm saying? So nurture. So people are going to be around you. I just went on. Yeah, I know how I do. So you're going to be surrounded by people that are like-minded of you. You need to nurture those connections. You need to know that you're not always going to be the smartest in the room. Why would you always want to be the smartest in the room anyway? You never want to be. I don't want to be the smartest in the room, the most professional in the room, or the most richest in the room. I don't want that, because if I'm all that, then I'm not in the right place. I need to be where there are people elevating higher than me, so I know that I can elevate higher than them. We're in a period of time where your vibration will cause you to align with like-minded individuals. And you dumbing yourself down to fit into them and who they are, it's not going to work. It won't work that way. Okay, so nurture those new relationships, nurture those connections, because you're more smart now. So I was saying yesterday, like, Spirit, I was thinking, like, I took myself out of where I am today in life with children, and I tried to put myself beyond having children. Now, I was always a mom because I had younger brothers and siblings that I took care of. I literally went from taking care of them to having a baby. And my mom would say, "You're too young to have a baby." I'm like, but I wasn't too young to take care of your children. But I get what she's saying, but I've always been a mom, right? Because I'm the oldest sibling, and when you're the oldest, you're just always a parental figure, whether it's purposely or not. That's just who you are. All my oldest, please stand up, because you have it's from birth. That's it. You got a job to do. So if you have other siblings. So what was I talking about? Being an oldest child, nurturing relationship connections around you. I forgot exactly where I was going because I just went on a tangent. Okay, so just forget it. Nurturing the relationship connections you love. I just totally spaced out. All right, well, forget it. I guess I don't need to know. But you're going to be surrounded by people okay, so you're not where you used to be. If you had to do it over. So I said, Spirit, if I had to do these things over in life, I wouldn't be where I am today, because everything that I've been through in life up until this point right now and shaped me, embraced me to who I am today, right? So it's like you kind of needed those experiences to get you where you are today, because if you didn't have those experiences, you wouldn't be where you are today. So I was just like, well, if I knew better, I would have did better, but I had to go through those things to know better. But I can't take what I know now and put it 15, 16 years ago, because I had to go through something to get it. So stop beating yourself up about that. You don't need to beat yourself up about what you could have did, how you could have did it. It's done. You did it, and you're exactly where you need to be. And God removed those people from your life because he knew that they wouldn't be there for you the way that you needed them to be today, right? How many people... First love, you just thought that was who you were going to marry, you were going to be with, you planned a whole family. Where are they right now? That's not someone that you were with. I mean, you can. It's okay if it's possible, but we're talking about from a healing standpoint. I'm not who I used to be. Where I am today got me because of the experiences I went through, and a lot of them were hurtful. There were sleepless nights, there were crying nights, there were nights where you weren't sure you were going to make it. Come on, we all been there. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit about life, because it is hard, but it also is what you make it, and you wake up every day for a different chance to be better. So God's saying right now, I'm giving you a new start. I'm giving you a new start and I'm bringing you people in your life that will be there to help you, but I need you to support them. I need you to uplift them. I need you to nurture them, because you're going to come across another karmic person, right? You're going to come and you're going to know exactly how to handle them. You're going to know they can't get under your skin. They're not going to bother you. The lessons get shorter, the blessings get greater, but you're going to know how to handle and manage. 3366 333 miracles and blessings. Here we go. On the garbage truck, God got rid of those people, places, and things because they would not be there to help you. He's bringing in the ones that are. Now, you may say no new friends. Okay, I hear you, girlfriend. I hear you, bro, because I'm like, every time it's like a new weirdo out here every week, right? But if that's what you desire and you want, you have to be open to that as well. Okay, so energy is energy. If you're going that direction, it will work. It really will work. Okay. Yes, Lala the Stylist. This is just confirmation. Grand Rising, Lady G. Thank you for being here. Yes, parking lot. Miss M. Gardner, I'm in the parking lot. So again, you're getting ready to be surrounded by new people. It's an uplifting, new week, new goals, new you. Who's this? You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to put our short in that goes with this reading, but I'll do it. So Spirit, clarify some more information when it comes to the collective and uprising. Nina Raphael. Okay, so make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time in life, because you use integrity. I have a friend of mine that, we just became closer over the past couple of months. I just knew he was trying to be on a workout journey, and I just one day was like, hey, you want to go jogging or hiking? Because I just don't feel safe in these woods ever since there's so many bobcats and shit in Connecticut. I'm like, where did all these animals come from? So we've been hiking, we've got lost, everything. He's changed so much dramatically from us first hanging out to now, and he's like, he told me that, just because people don't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't eat at you. Yeah, integrity. You know what I'm saying? M. Gardner, I am parking lot pimping. Don't start. I used to, yeah, parking lot pimping. You're bringing me back to the old days. Stop. We trying to get a message out. But again, you know, integrity, doing the right things in front of closed doors and behind closed doors. Some people done things to you behind closed doors. They're so afraid you're going to find out. That's why they distance themselves from you. Some people, you know, they go behind your back, they talk all this shit, they talk all that, they come in your face, and they're so afraid you're gonna find out. But if you're able to read energy, and you know, people's energy change when they've talked about you behind your back. Okay, whether you didn't see them for 3 days, 4 weeks, 2 days, they do. For instance, I can tell you right now, every time I have a problem or an issue, I call my aunt. You know, she's the eldest of the family. She's so to me, she's so experienced in life. I feel like she's done it all. But every time I call her to talk to her about something, she always calls and tells my sister. Like she thinks I don't know, but I know. So it's like, okay, I guess I can't confide in her anymore. But I'm just here to say that sometimes things you're going through, people can't help you because they don't get it or they've never been there. But I'm calling my aunt to talk about my children. My sister doesn't have children. What does she benefit from knowing about me and my issues with my children? You know what I'm saying? That's just an example, and no shade, you know. I'm not shading. I'm just saying you got to find your niche, your people that you can talk to, that will listen, that will be there. And those people are getting ready to be in your life, because for so long, chosen ones have been alone. And it's like you have this big ass job to do. Yeah, there's barely anyone there. The lights are out all the time, but you're the only lamp on in the house. You know what I'm saying? And God's like, that's a lot. He feels as though it's a lot for the collective, a lot for chosen ones. And especially when it comes to romantic relationships as well. Now, you may not know. I feel a lot of you are getting ready to meet true love, twin flame soulmate. You're like, girl, there's no one in my life. I don't know. I'm not sure, but you can feel it, right? If you can feel it, say I can feel it. You can feel something coming, but you're just not sure. But guess what? On the flip side, people that done you wrong, they got their shit coming to them too. So, I mean, we listen and we don't judge. You know what I'm saying? We listen and we don't judge. So, Spirit, let's clarify. So, your wishes are becoming true. Your dreams are becoming your reality. I'm really deep into channeling because I just got really nauseous. Okay. Whew. All right. So let's see what we got. So, and the ability to, what you've been dreaming and what you want is your reality. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's here. It's happening. It's like, just wait. You'll see. You'll be like, oh my God, that sunshine goddess, you called it. Yeah, today's the day of our new life. Now, this was the other thing that was freaking me out. I told I did doubles for the past couple days since Fridays. My sister wanted me to bring my mom to a doctor's appointment, and I said to her, I'm gonna be dead. And I'm like, why did I say I'm gonna be dead? So I thought about it for a couple hours, and I text her when I got at work, I'm not gonna be dead. I just gonna be really tired, so I won't be able to get up early and bring mom to her doctor's appointment. You know, I've been up for the past couple weeks so early in the morning. She's like, I know what you mean. Little did I know that it was a spiritual death that I was talking about. She's like, oh, I know you meant tired, but I'm like, and then on one of my old Facebooks that Spirit told me assignment's over, I'm like, they're like, get off of it. They're like, you're done there. Get off of it. So you make sure you guys are following your Sunshine Sunstar. So all I did was I just put a song over, and I just casually put in the locks. If you had 24 hours to live, I'm like, why do I keep talking about this massive death that's happening on Monday? Spiritual death, not a physical one. Now, there's some people that planned on having plans today and woke up for plans today but didn't make it, and I hope they rest heavenly. But you are not who you used to be yesterday. Okay, so look at your hands, right? Yep, that's you, right? Pinch your arm, saying do this to your cheek. That's you. That's your human body. But I know that spiritual being, it feels tingly, right? Do you guys feel tinglies on your body? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel it on your legs? Do you feel it in your calf muscles? Do you feel your DNA activating in your body? Nothing's wrong. And if you had a cold before this week, that was good. Your body was purging. Has your diet changed? You're becoming different. As your sleep patterns change and your dreams are more vivid, yep, you're elevating, you're ascending. Hey, happy new week, happy new us. It's your new spiritual being is elevated. Your DNA has changed. Okay, we're going to the springtime where things come up fresh and become new. You know what I'm saying? And yes, so at first I thought it was bugging like 2 weeks ago, because what I've noticed in my journey is, before whatever is happening is presented to the world, where your girl goes through with it, and I almost feel like I'm suffering. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But the ascension starts with even being able to not handle anxiety the way that you used to. The other day I was like, no, this isn't me. It's no way this isn't me. But as time came on and I started realizing you can deal with these situations, you are just not putting and managing the energy in the right places. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you are your human being, and yes, you guys see me, Catherine, and yes, you see, squeeze your hands, but the tingling sensation all over your body is your spiritual being activated upright. I don't even know why. I saw something about aliens yesterday and I was like, yes. Why am I so excited about aliens? I don't know, but that was my spiritual being. And you'll notice that you may, and you're like, girl, don't get Kanye on me. I'm not. But what I'm trying to say is, you'll notice that the way you talk about yourself and the way you reference your spiritual being, it almost may make you feel like you're talking about two people. Now, my job, before I got there, I've only been there shy of a year. They had this group called Sunshine Something. Now, they all know I'm Sunshine Goddess. It's not a secret, but they know. So we're in the meeting and they're like, yeah, well, we think we should change the name. And I was like, but we like that name. Now, who was we? Yeah, me, Catherine, and Sunshine Goddess. We like that name. And everyone started cracking up but no, it wasn't because nobody discussed it. I just was saying, me and Sunshine Goddess, we like that. You keep the employee thing named Sunshine. So it's just that you will feel like you're in the third person, right? It's almost like outer body experiences, and just stay adjusted, right? If you feel like, and a lot of people are getting lots of new gifts, I see spirits everywhere. It's like, I'd be like, okay, everywhere. Sometimes you'll get gifts that you don't know how to manage and you're afraid of them. Just tell the divine, like, I can't handle this. Like, some of my soul sisters, like, I cannot do what you do when it comes to the ghosts. I said, but if you don't like that, you don't have to deal with that. You could say, you know what, I can handle that. You know how you can tell you're really empathetic is, I can't watch violent things without actually feeling it. I can't watch fights and things. I like, it like puts me in the moment, right? It puts me in that's why when you're chosen, you don't watch things that don't resonate with your soul. You don't listen to things that don't resonate. Be careful with the music you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you watch. Be careful what you infiltrate in your mind at this moment. It's like you're a newborn baby again, right? And your rebirth is happening, and you don't want to infiltrate it with negativity. I was yesterday and the day before, like, I kept getting in my head, I'm like, these are not thoughts of the divine. Like, what are these thoughts you're thinking? And then I hear the voice of God say, because that's the enemy. The enemy wants you. I'm like, girl, you better snap out of it, and snapped out of it. But I'm like, I never thought like this. But it's because when you're ascending and it's kind of like being vulnerable. You're kind of vulnerable to the people around you, the things around you. And if you feel called to like want to be to yourself, but just don't stay there so long. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that need you. Your soul tribe is looking for you. And I said to God the other, like, couple weeks ago, you know what, God, if they don't believe in you and they don't believe in me, get them away from me. Well, my fluctuation in our soul family member has been going up and down. I've had it's so many people coming to Sunshine Goddess Facebook page it's just so overwhelming. But I said, God, I need you to send me your people. Send me who you want me to reach out. Send me who you need. Just send them to me and I'll take it from there. And they have not been stopped being sent from the moment I said that. And this is, if I don't do a reading on here, I'm doing something with someone in the world, a complete stranger. My kids be like, Mom, stop picking up strangers. Okay, stop. But it's just, you know, I haven't in a long time, I'm honest with him. But sometimes I see people that struggle. And guess what? I was once that person walking down the street with a bunch of groceries looking like I'm going to fall over. But I was determined to go out and get and do what I had to do. And that's why God put your soul tribe and your soul family around you. Because when I gave that lady a ride that had 1,000 bags, she only lived across the street, down the street. I see her walking around all the time. I bet you she was just stress-free. She was just able to get her groceries home. It was cold as hell. She had no gloves on, milk in a big ass bag. I'm like, miss, come on, I'll give you a ride. You walk past my house every other day. Okay, so like, you already know where I live. If you really were gonna come get me, you see me come out, you see my children, you see us walking the dog, you see me. You know, my kid's like, Mom, you gave a stranger a ride again. I'm like, I won't do it anymore right now. And we could, and she walked by and I'm like, that's the lady I gave a ride to. You know what I'm saying? So there are things that you're going to do that you're like, I'm so compelled to do this. I don't know why, but it's because you're guided. There's a smoke shop up the street from my house. I don't know the guy, but every time I go in there, I just say things random like, so are you from New York? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh. And I can tell he does. He's like, why is she asking me these and how the hell does she know? Or I'll walk in there and I'll say 10-10 or 11-11 and he'll just, but what I noticed is for those that are chosen, and here's this guy that runs with no shirt on every day. Okay, sir, I don't know what's it doing for you, but if people believe in spirituality, if they believe in, if they use their gift of discernment, if they believe in intuition, if they believe in all those types of things, upon meeting them immediately, it's easy to channel, right? It's easier to channel. It's just so free flowing that it scares me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Lady G, that's what I said. I was like, this is like, those thoughts were not of my own. I'm like, I haven't thought about this like this in years, but you know what I'm saying? It's the enemy. So you will come across people and you have to be open to receiving their love. You have to be open to receiving their blessings. You have to be open to receiving their friendship. But if you say no new friends, or I don't want to meet new people, or I'm only sticking to my family, well, it's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So energy, if it resonates, but your dreams are becoming real. Like reality is setting in for things that you wanted. And I don't think that if you would ask yourself 10 years, would you be here right now? Would you be right here now? Hell no. I tell you, I didn't know nothing about tarot cards until 4 or 5 years ago. I knew about ghosts and mediumships and stuff like that, but I just put it off my whole life because it made me afraid. And I always knew about ghosts and they visit me my whole damn life, all the things. I could ghost stories after ghost stories, dreams, nightmares. I was in a relationship with a demonic entity at like 7 years old. Like, he would come in my dreams and I would be this grown woman and I would have a white dress on and like I would have to dance with him what felt like eternity. It was so strange. But imagine being young trying to explain these very vivid, detailed dreams, and it's like, no, you're watching too much TV. Now you're gonna read before bed. I'm like, this has been happening forever. You know what I'm saying? So support your children as well that are growing and flourishing in the spiritual community. It's not just us. It starts with them. We were once there too. We just didn't know, or we didn't have the appropriate people, or maybe you did have the appropriate people around you to support your light within. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Hey, Shell, happy Monday. So more messages from the divine. Spirit, when it comes to the collective and growing and glowing and moving forward, okay? 10 of Ariel, okay? There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success, the promise of retirement, and rich, rewarding family life. I was going to say, Spirit, what about the love life? Okay, so we go from you're getting ready to meet people that are going to be your tribe. They're going to be there for you. Nurture those relationships. Nurture those connections. Those are going to be your people. Those are going to be your tribe. Now we're moving into make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time in life. Now you're happy, right? Now you're saying, well, I have so much to look forward to. It's up and up. There are going to be good days. There are going to be bad days. But my good days are going to outweigh the bad days because that's what God promises to me, that to wake up every day. weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. The day I heard that, I almost passed out. I'm very emotional. I could cry at kids singing the national anthem. Like please. Like it's so crazy how empathic I am. My sister always cracks up. We'll be somewhere, something, and she's like, Kat, I'm like, I can't help it. But I get it from my mama. She's the same way too. Okay, so now that your dreams are coming reality, I need you to be grateful for it. Okay, so just because you don't see it doesn't mean you can't be grateful for that engagement you're about to get on Valentine's Day. I hope I didn't ruin it. I've ruined 3 engagements by accident. Please God, I just hope I didn't ruin for them. But if you know, you know what I'm saying? If you know, I did a reading for someone once. I'm like, yeah, you're getting engagement. She's like, oh yeah, well, I got engaged to the next day. I'm like, sorry. But it's always something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Always to look forward. So there's so much to be grateful for. So in the moment of where you are, just be grateful. Comment down below, I'm grateful for where I am today, or say it to yourself, whatever. The more we connect and energetically, the more I can pick up on your energy. Okay. Financial success. So that's another thing for the collective, being financially free. Cause I'm free falling. The divine saying that you're going to be very successful financially. Those hard times that you had in the past, they're no longer hard times that you have to deal with. You know that they're here to come, here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Spirit, when it comes to the collective, hold on guys, I just had this thing really quick. When it comes to the finances, matters of the heart, of the collective. So you're going to be able to provide. Spirit saying you're going to be able to provide for your family. Things that you weren't sure of in the past, are coming. Somebody wants to come in and buy you a house too. I keep getting that down. Like, damn, somebody wants to buy a house. Somebody's buying a house. If you're trying to buy a house and you're like afraid, don't want to take the step forward or unsure, you're there. Okay, so I feel like somebody had an energy of like, I don't think I can buy a house. I don't think I have enough money. Spirit saying you do. The resources are there. Okay, Amelia, there you go. So the resources are there. The enemy wants to make you feel like you don't have enough material. The enemy wants you to make you feel like you don't have enough funds. The enemy wants you to think the grant's not going through. The enemy wants you to think that the ground you can't build on. That's the enemy. Get a second opinion. Okay, get a second opinion. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. That's my blessing. There you go. You are doing the work. God saying, I'm helping you. You're doing the work. You see how you're doing the work? This is you, and this is your divine team. You're doing the work. They want to give you all that you ask for, all that you've been blessed with. Okay? A rich and rewarding family life, a promise of retirement. Okay, so I'm not sure who here is getting ready to retire. And maybe you're thinking you're not going to get your money, or maybe you're thinking that they're not going to give you what they promised you, or maybe you're thinking your pension was cut short. You're going to get it. Okay, so yes, Shell, especially with credit. If you're doing the work, God's saying, all right, I see you put 2 in, I'm going to put 4 in. Yeah, I went to check my savings today. I had way more than I thought. I said, wow. Okay, you due diligence, girlfriend. I said, wow, I was very shocked. I just save. I've been saving. I didn't think I had as much as I did. I'm like, wow, all right, this will work for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, God's saying, I see you working. I want to help you. I want to, if you want to build the house, let me help you build it. You know what I'm saying? So nothing's falling on deaf ears of the divine at this moment. You literally are exactly where you're supposed to be, in perfect alignment, even if it feels like it's not, right? Because sometimes it just feels like you're like, this just can't be life. No, it is. It's life. It's right now. The moment you accept what you're going through, your situation, the more you'll be able to move forward. Okay, the Magician card. You can manifest a life you want. There we go. You're manifesting it. Your blessings are bestowed upon you. You're being blessed. You are being the blessing, and you're being blessed simultaneously. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Now listen, it works like that. Okay, so like I'm telling you, I could wake up in the morning and ask God for something. He's going to find a way to give it to me, and I'm not going to even know the route. And all of a sudden, I'll be like, I have that. That's exactly what I wanted. The things that you want in your life will magically appear. Like, so do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Yeah, I hope you do, because it's you. It's you are doing the work. Now look at the rainbow. There's not one, there's two, there's 3 rainbows here. And make a wish. Right there. Look at the 3 rainbows. This spirit guide right here, you cleared a karmic something to your bloodline, family line, generational curse. You got this one over here where something you had to heal within yourself that you healed, and you have it within your hands. You literally, the life that you want, literally 11, creating that balanced life is in your hands. You have the ability to change anything. You are the magician of your own life. Yes, Mika, me, same time, girl. You are it's you. You are the magician. Everything that you need, baby, is inside of you. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. A little running around the mind and a birthday. Look at the world card. A very happy ending coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. It's time to be happy again. It's time to, all those things happened with 21 Savage. All those things happened because he needed to get here today. All the pain, all the hurt, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the accidents, all the bad, everything that happened bad was to get you to where you are right now, 10:29 Eastern time, to watch this live. Right now. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Lots of swords. Yes, lots of sword energy, which means your thoughts and actions are manifesting. Guys, this is really, really fast. Okay, so that's another thing too. I'm only here to tell you, guide you, because it's going to start happening so fast, but you got the message, so you're already going to know what to do. That's why we're here, all 47 of us, and the ones that came and left. You're going to know what to do. You got a piece of the message. God said, I need you to be able to be in the reading at this little bit of time that is for you, and then if you had to click off or you couldn't stay or had to come back, where you are, exactly where you need to be. Okay, exactly where you need to be. New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, okay? Forgiving and compassionate review of the past. You forgave those people that did not ever say sorry, right? You forgave those people, and you're allowed to say, you know what, they really did me wrong. They really pissed me off, but you know what, I forgive them. And guess what? If you say that today, and in 2 weeks you start feeling something because something triggered you, and that was not, I didn't mean to be treated that way, remember, you're forgiving them. Right? I go through these periods of time where something, one little thing, I'm fucking triggered from 2 years ago. I'm like, this is the enemy. It's no reason, but acknowledge it. Okay, so yeah, they hurt you 2 years ago, and something, it just comes to the surface, because healing is messy and it's linear. It doesn't say, oh, all right, I'm over that breakup from 10 years ago, because I guarantee you could be married in a relationship and someone may say or do something and it's going to bring you back to that place 10 years before, and you'd be like, I'm fucking pissed because I remember what they did to me. And you're going to say, but you know what? I forgive them for what they did, because God forgives me for my trespasses, but I'm really moving on from this. And in the 1 second, it reminded me of what I went through. But guess what? I don't live there anymore. So, hey, I can just visit a little bit and go about my business. And it's okay if you need to revisit, because something inside you ruffled it up, and all right, you revisit it. So what? You could sweep the whole kitchen floor and you could sweep the rug, but if you pick the rug up, there's going to be dirt coming off. It's all right, sweep it up. It's okay. At least you didn't sweep it under the rug and cover it up. You know what I'm saying? The more you accept what happened and how you feel, the easier it is to move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? But you're for this new beginnings. If you awoken between the years of 2020 and 2021, this message is specifically for you. Okay, it's almost like we getting the check-in, baby. We getting the check-in. For Gabrielle, it's so crazy because I believe these same cards came on the last reading last time. Time for celebration. You did the work. Excuse me, spiritual burp. I didn't even drink or eat anything. That was a big spiritual burp. Time for a celebration. Burp. Time for a celebration. Burp. All right, so time for a celebration. You know, sometimes I go through life and I'm like, I just feel like we need to celebrate. I don't even know what I'm celebrating, but now I know that feeling of being celebrating is because it's your spiritual body saying we need to celebrate this. Now, however you celebrate on you, don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? But today is a celebration. Okay? Abundant rewards. I love how Spirit doesn't leave out the fact that you will have everything that you need, that you need not to worry. Okay? So if you got the last 100, you got, and you got to buy food with 50, go do it. Okay? Because do you think these birds wake up and say, oh dear, how am I going to eat today? No, they wake up, and that's a Bible verse about not store. Birds don't store food. You know what I'm saying? They don't store food. They get up and they're confident. God, some way, somehow, God has instilled upon them to put it in his Bible that you don't got to search. I got you. When you wake up, just wake up and do my job for me. You know what I'm saying? So again, you will be abundant and prosperous in all that you do. Okay, release yourself from burdensome situations because you're trying so hard. What was the download? People show you 900 ways that they're not for you, but you know you're for them. If they showed you 900 ways that they're not for you, why don't you just acknowledge that? Acknowledge that they're not for you. Acknowledge that it's time to move on with your life. It's time to move forward. You're a star. Nobody lied. You are a star. Nobody lied. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's go. Spirit, clarify another energy for the collective. So, and that's what I'm saying. You see this new beginnings? Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. Yes. Camper, Jesus died for you, paying for all your punishment as a free gift, leaving no work for you to do. We do good works because we're saved, not to get saved. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing this for yourself, for your community. You know, they don't make an award for that. What's that song, Drake? That when they don't make, there's no award for being a good person. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do because it feels right. Because no one knew that you did the right thing. Because you did it because it was in your heart. And if nobody saw or knew about it, God did. That's the thing. People be thinking God sees and knows everything. So whether it's wrong, there you go. That's it. And word integrity again. God knows and sees also. Some of God works you do, people won't know. They'll never know. But it's in your heart. You know he knows, and you get blessed for your good works of the Lord. All right, what do we got here? King of Ariel. Plans are working out very well. Okay, professional and financial success. Okay, so now Spirit's saying don't leave out the part where they're going to be in their professional life moving forward. That business is about to start thriving. You thought you didn't have customers and clientele before? Be ready, because I told you that moment of stillness was because you're getting ready to be booked and busy all 2025. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are important. The moderators are very important. Okay, so using resources wisely. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. You know, some people, you know, you may not see how powerful you are, but other people may. I had a friend say to me the other day, you don't know how powerful you are. I'm like, what? We're just chilling. I'm like, I'm just trying to chill. He's like, no, you show a lot of strength. You emit a lot of power. I'm like, all right, we're just chilling. That's my boy. I love him. He's like my brother. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to chill. He wants to talk about how powerful he thinks I am. I get it. I love him for that. But you see, people see you different than the way you see yourself. You see yourself, I'm looking at you. I'm looking in the mirror. This is how I see myself, right? But when other people see me, I went to work yesterday. Now, yeah, I said I've been doing 3 days. I did not do my hair yesterday. She said, oh my God, you come to work looking so nice all the time. Your hair is done. I'm like, my hair is done? She's like, you just come so glowing and happy. I'm like, I'm on my 30th hour at this point. You know what I'm saying? Really? You think that? But okay. People see you different than you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know I got it going on, but at that moment, I didn't feel like that. At that moment, my friend said I'm powerful. I'm just chilling, relaxing, kicking off my feet. You know what I'm saying? People see you completely different than the way that you see yourself. Embrace that. It's time to embrace that. No more being humble. You've been humble long enough. What are those people gaining from you being humble? Foot on their neck all 2025. You've made it this far. You know why? Because you love yourself. You decided you took your power back from any and everything that did not serve you. And this is where it got you. So use your resources wisely. These resources are coming with these new people that are coming into your life. Queen of Michael. So we got King and Queen. We have a Four of Wands, which is a twin flame soulmate energy, followed by a King and Queen, which signifies this new beginning in relationship connection. We'll touch on that too. There's this card right here that is sticking out, is screaming for me to read it, but it's sticking out so hard. I don't want to see it yet. It's like, pull me next. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. Okay, so a time for a career rather than relationships. Maybe you had the time. Roses are very, very significant. Maybe you've had the chance to work on you and now you're ready to, maybe that relationship didn't work because God needed you more focused on your career, because he needed you more in your career life than he needed you for a relationship, but you did the work, so now the relationship is flourishing. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. And let's see, Spirit, when it comes to this relationship, what is the insight that you have for the collective? When it comes to this relationship, it's a secret. Somebody's plotting on you. Must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. So again, I'm feeling like if you're not in a relationship or connected to someone, all the illusions that the person of the past showed you, you know better. You kind of needed that toxic situation to show you your true worth, to show you what you're not going to play with and deal with, and to show you where you're not going to settle for less. Because I'm glad that whatever you thought you wanted that God didn't give you, now you see why. It's not because he didn't think you deserved it. It's because he had something better for you. Okay, so there's something that's made a crazy noise in here when I just said that. Well, there's something better for you. Energy to energy. If it resonates. That heartbreak, you know, you're like, God, you hurt me. That was for a reason. You had to be released from that. Let the release of the past go. Spirit, when it comes to this relationship, now that they're ready to move forward, what's coming new? Big changes. Lots of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Great changes. Somebody wants to, Spirit, somebody that you left out in the cold, writing and racing, send the damn message already. It shouldn't be that hard. Whatever you did at the time that you wanted to do it, and you were okay with it. So like, why are you worried about now if you get rejected? Somebody's afraid that they're going to reject. Somebody feels like they're going to get rejected. Yeah, somebody really. Why do y'all think? Do y'all really? Now listen, moderators. I just have to ask them. Do people really think it looked like Kamala Harris? Because that's what the bots always come in here and say. Like the first thing they'd say is Kamala Harris. Like, I don't think I look like her, but okay. Somebody's writing erasing that you left out in the cold. Because I don't think they ever thought that you would take your power back from them. Now this could be a relationship, connection, friendship. Somebody regrets what they've done to you. Oh yeah, y'all saw my, thank you, Derry, because I'm like, I don't even think so either. Y'all saw my message. Go back and check that short yesterday. They thought they were getting away with it. Right? Thank you, Moon. I'm like, I don't think so, but they always come here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? This Kamala here shit. The moment someone decided to do wrong by you is the moment their whole entire life change and twist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I get you, Dharma. I could see that. So it's a thing where, oh, they'll always be in my life. I could do whatever. And you're like, oh yeah, okay. They'll always be around me because they don't really have anyone. You're like, these are the same people you're not around. These are the people you're not in a relationship. You probably don't even think about these people on a daily basis, to be honest, truthful, because it's feeling like somebody that you least expect that wants to reach out and say something to you. And I do feel like it's someone that you wouldn't even think of even remotely. You know, you probably, like, this person never wants to be in a relationship connection, but somebody's looking for you. I can feel your heart crying out for me, running towards you. So now listen. Yeah, too busy playing. Yeah, exactly. Yes, they done fucked around and found out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, we love y'all, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. They did. I don't know why I'm so like, because you don't play with someone, and I feel like you probably told this person mad times, like, I don't like this. You know, all they had to do was change. You know what I'm saying? Change. All they had to do was change. So there's it's an energy of somebody like regretting not being in your life. Maybe someone from the past regrets that they wasted a lot of time treating you recklessly than they did just being in your life. It's whoever caught, like, it's just an energy of somebody caused you a heartbreak on purpose. Somebody, and I hate to say this, and I've been talking with the divine, and they're like, we know you're love and light, but there's other shit that happens in the world, and I'm like, but you guys want me to channel negative? They're saying, no, channel the truth. I'm like, all right. Try to be in love and light as much as possible, but sometimes the truth is not love and light. And the truth is, some people thought that they could just continuously hurt you over and over again, try to count. How the fuck can you count us out if God counted us in? Like, first of all, how can you count me out when God already counted you? And that's where they mess up the first time. I'm like, oh, you know, they're this person and they have this type of quality and this type of characteristics. We can get over them one more time. And then guess what? That one more time never came. And now look who's hurting because of what they've done to you. Nobody said we wanted that. Nobody said we wanted this to happen. All we said was, now look who's hurting because of what happened and what's done. And you may not even view or see these people the same. Doesn't make you a bad person, just means that you don't view them the same. That's all. That you don't have the love. I remember I had posted on my old Facebook, there's just some people I just don't love or like anymore, and I'm just so tired of feeling guilty about it, but they just bring no fucking substance to my life at all. The only reason why they're in my life is because they're like fucking, what are those things that stick on sharks? Like, they're just there. Like, what do you want? You bring nothing to my life at all. You can't stay here. You've got to go. Okay, the moment anyone brings more chaos and confusion in your life than they do love, health, light, prosperity, they gotta fucking go. Go, go, go. And I used to feel so guilty about letting people out of my life because I'm like, what if they feel bad? Well, they don't feel bad when they're hurting me, so I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, ask my mom, I never gave a fuck, ever. There was a period of time where I was like, I was so soft, but the original me doesn't care as much as people are get strange and weirded out that I don't care, because what am I going to do if I do care? You know what I'm saying? Be careful asking people how you're doing, because what if they say bad? Are you ready for that to manifest in what you're going to do to help them? If you walked into the store today and someone said, and you walked by, how you doing? And they're saying, I'm not doing very well, I feel like something really bad's going to happen. What is your response? As God's people, you've got to be ready at all times. You know, you've got to be ready to answer that question. You asked. Nobody told you to ask. If you're not ready for questions, don't ask them. Because I really feel like there's going to be people in your life saying, but you're going to say, I just don't want to deal with you in my life anymore. They're old. You would have been like, you would have dealt with it. You would have moseyed around. You would have felt uncomfortable. You would have just tried. You would have faked it a little bit, and it would have been slowly diminishing your energy, putting you in a lower vibration. You're here. If they're here, are you coming up? Or if you're not coming up, then I guess I'll just see you from up the top. But if they're here, you better never. No one. We're not coming down like this. No, you meet me where I'm at, or we don't meet at all. Energy's energy. If it resonates, this is a card that wanted to come out so bad. The Wheel card. Okay, new beginnings again. I don't know how many times of all these, I think it's 70, no, it's more than, I think it's 92 cards. Of all the cards, we keep getting the ones that say, hey, you're going for a new beginning. It's time for a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's so real, Dharma. It's so real that if you don't believe, you don't get it. But if you believe, if you're in the spiritual world with me, Sunshine Goddess, you will see that everything I talk about, I'm here for confirmation and clarity. You either just said this, just thought about it, and maybe you needed me to come here to tell you exactly, it's okay. It's all right. We're here now. You know what I'm saying? End of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. These are doors that only God can open and close. You know why? Because you decided to use your inner strength to help you out. You are who you say you are. You say, I can't, I won't, I'm not supposed to, that I just will not. Right? If I can, I will. It's the fact that it's just, the feeling that I get is the fact that you've done the work. Nobody else, the work that you've done can only be done by you. Nothing else. No, they're stickers. No, I didn't get that piercing. I said when I reach $100,000, I will get a piercing there. That means I'm all set. But until then, doing the stickers. Spirit, let's clarify another energy. And they're telling me to call me to close this deck. Spirit, clarify another energy for the collective. Another purple. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Thank you. Now listen to this. Go check out the community board. Besides me saying it in my messages, it is a universal energy right now. Don't give up because you are this stinking close. You can't even see between there. This close to what you're manifesting, to what you want. August 8th is a significant date. August 8th and September 8th are significant dates. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Top of the deck, King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. You're not dramatic. You're passionate. Okay? Let's change it. People will say, now listen, because you're in this changing energy, people are still going to try to come and make it seem like you're just extra at what you're doing. Whatever negative thing they say about you, reflect that into a positivity. Oh, you're just so dramatic. No, I'm passionate. You're just so this, change it. Just whatever they say, just change it. We don't even think negatively to even be there, but in that moment, you need to change it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so no, I never put you in timeout at all. Never. Okay, so, oh, shoot. Look at, I wasn't supposed to shuffle, but look at what came out. See that rainbow again when it comes to your love life. Spirit wants me to talk a little bit about your love life. I got you, Spirit. Love and blessings fill your home. Now, when it comes to relationship and connections and people you should have walked away from, with lessons and blessings, baby, you did the work. You did the work when it comes to relationships. One more time. Love and blessings fill your life. Love and blessings fill your life. Do you see this? Do you see this rainbow right here? Spiritual burp again. Stick with me, because Sunshine Goddess is Sunshine Goddessing right now. Whatever situations, toxicity, remember those relationships that like you get triggered by them because you healed. You're healing from them. You're healing. You've healed and you're healing from them. Not to say that things won't come up, that you may feel it again. We're not denying that whatever happened has happened, but you've healed from it. You've decided to put it to the side, to heal it. I mean, you decided not to just put it to the side. You healed it and you moved on. And that's why you need, okay, Denver. Could someone get this Denver out of here? That's why you're allowed this new love life, this romantic love within your life. All right, Spirit saying use Kipper deck. I remember Kipper deck used to scare the shit out of me. A lot of you are going to have choices in love life because when I first got my Kipper deck, I was new to my journey or whatever, and I was just using it, and it was like, well, you're gonna have to go to court for some type of monetary thing. I didn't pay it no mind. Well, went to my mom's house, and I was like getting sued from a credit card company. I was like, and I was really scary of Kipper for a little bit, but not anymore. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my Kipper. I love my Kipper deck. That was just my experience with it, but now I know it's just, divine guidance. Stay out the heat stay out the kitchen if you can't take the heat. Spirit, when it comes to this, love and blessings that fill the collective life, can you clarify some of this information? You're over it. You're out of there. The change. If you've been feeling down and sad, if you feel like, I can't even find anyone loyal to me, or, it's something about a job too. Your job as your divine counterpart, I think you tried the hardest you can. You know what I'm saying? You tried the hardest you can. Spirit, clarify this. Love and blessings fill your life. I feel like the more prosperous you get, the more somebody else isn't. The more prosperous you get, the more someone else is going through a hard time. High honors. The divine saying, we're sending you this love. We're sending you this love for you. We're sending you the love and blessings. It's showtime. Because you're the mature mature woman energy. You show them that you can be exactly who they've called you to be. Love and blessings fill your life, Spirit. Clarify another energy. There we go. Love and blessings. There, your job is coming. Don't worry. Okay, so if you were worried about a job, if you were unemployed, if things weren't working out, the bills weren't getting met, whatever the case may be, it's happening. Okay, so love and blessings fill your life, because the divine saying, we're taking you out of this. We're taking you out of this. And we're putting you in this. Because it is your confirmation. Now look at 6 and 6, 7. Okay, so we already got the confirmation 66 today. You've got the confirmation that this is what you're in due for. Okay, so let's make this like a little video. This is what's coming towards you in your life, because you've decided that if love is what you want, you're going to work towards it, and you're going to become this privileged lady in this man's life, or this man, you know, whatever the case may be. And I'm really talking to my feminine energies right now, you know. Oop. Okay, here he goes, wealthy man. All right, so the privileged lady's coming in tune with the wealthy man because she put things aside that didn't belong. Yeah, some of you guys, your kingdom husbands are coming up. I know what that feels like. I know when spirit babies are here, and I know what relationship connections feel like, new ones. All right, spirit, let's clarify this relationship moving forward. This privileged lady. Okay, so don't hold back on your happiness. Listen, you deserve it. Okay, so like, stop. You deserve to be happy. I know for so long maybe you felt like I'm never gonna get this happiness. I'm just gonna accept it how it is. Change that way of thinking. You'll change your life. You're done with the negativity. Yes, your happiness is here. The only reason why you feel like it's not manifesting is because you don't want it. Okay, so the happiness you've manifested is here. Can you go open your front door to your happiness, because they've been there for quite some time since last night, and they're saying, well, we're ready to come in now. And yes, we're ready to be happy, especially when it comes to family life as well, right? Family is very important. You may start having better relationships with family members in your life. It just feels like better, and just anything in your life that you want will create happiness. Okay, I see a gathering. I'm pretty sure somebody's getting engaged at a gathering. So like, maybe your family's all going to be together on Sunday dinner, and that's when you're going to get proposed to, or maybe you're going to be at a picnic. These engagements and these relationships, and listen, for those that keep saying, I don't know who she's talking about, they're coming in faster than you think. And the thing is, with these new relationships coming in, a batch of new relationships are coming out. They went through all you went through. So everything you've been through, they're only allowed to be released to you is because they've gone through the same things. That's why I say some of the readings that I do, it doesn't have to fit anyone in your life. It could literally be a new energy coming, and Spirit's like, all right, well, somebody's been through these things. I just want to keep you aware of it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep you aware of it. And it's okay to let go of situations that you know are no longer serving you. Get the lesson, get the blessing, and be done with it. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Why is my nose leaking running? Not a tissue in sight. I don't have a tissue in sight. OMG. All right, let's see what we got back here. I tell my mom one time I drop the kids' clothes off at the Salvation Army. This lady gives me clothes every week. I'm like, Mom, I don't need to keep dropping these bags of clothes off. But it's all right. I'm going to use this old sweater to wipe my nose. All right. So I love this. All right. So let's move on. Ten of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your home. So we know that this man is coming to propose to you, to be with you in a relationship. This woman's open to accepting you if that's what you want. Okay, so love and blessings fill your life. From this point on, going forward, love and blessings fill your life. I just give them to the Salvation Army. You know what I'm saying? All right, so harmonious relationship with family members, happily ever after. You did the work, you deserve it. You deserve it. You walked away. It's because you decided that you want what's best for you. It's because you decided that you had to walk away from situations that didn't serve you anymore. They didn't serve you in the beginning. You had to learn the lesson. You learned the blessing, and it's time to move on with your life. I love you guys. Sunshine Goddess crew, middle of the deck, wheel card. Look at wheel card with the Chariot coming forward because you ended something. And here it goes. It's been a long time coming, but I know things gonna change. Oh, yes, it will. And if you... they don't hear you, just drop it off in the thing. And if you've been sad for so long, too far for too strong, and I can't be without you, baby, I've been waiting up until you get home. Somebody's having a hard time disconnecting from your energy, and we're making that another reading. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the car and get into a McDonald's uniform. Why? When I'm a nurse. Why would I go? I've been a nurse for 20 years. Holla at me on my 20-year nursing anniversary passed the other day. And I am so grateful for God. I forgot to share that with you guys, but so grateful for that. I feel like being a nurse brought me to where I am today. Like, I had to go through all these years of 16, 17 years of nursing to be here, because nurses are angels, earth angels anyway. So like, it was just part of the job, just added to my Sunshine Goddess resume. You know what I'm saying? Energy to energy. If it resonate, it resonate. Okay, accept your feelings and move on with it. Accept your feelings and move on with it. But you play with cards. Somebody okay, so what? Okay, so adios, get out of here. Okay, so blessings, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members happily ever after. 10 of Pentacles right here. Family member, happy, harmonious, blessings, love, life. It's all for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Yes, that scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Keep your head up in your heart. Look what card's on my lap. You did the work. You deserve it. You did the work. Temperance card. Somebody's looking at you at amazement. Somebody's in awe of you. That's what I'm saying. The way you see you, other people don't see you that way. And they see you as this temperance energy. See all that food? See how their chest is illuminating? Somebody thinks about you and instantaneously get happy. Somebody thinks about you and know you're the one for them. And some of you may not know this person, but they know you. Spirit, okay. Spirit, are they? Yeah, they're coming out of something. They ended something with the Death card in reverse. Somebody wants to start something new beginning. 9 of Wands. Yeah, the Hierophant. Okay, so somebody's getting ready to come forward. Get out your brain. If you feel like you don't deserve it, you do. Okay, so I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Top of the deck. Ooh, Hierophant energy. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, and or travel. I love you guys. Happy Motivational Monday. We making it Monday. This is a new you. They not like us. It's new. We lit, yeah. We lit. We can't turn back now. Can't turn back. We're already awoken. It's here. We're ascending. We're getting ready to go higher and higher, further and further. We're on the journey. The journey continues. The marathon continues nonstop. Yeah, it's nonstop over here. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. I have like the chills all over my body. This reading was very, very intense. 1010, where you been? Did you get my message? Your expressions tell me that you feel the same way. Yes, your Empress, everything, girl. You're gonna love this reading when you go back and check. You're gonna love it. I know it. You're gonna love it. Yes. So I love you guys. Happy Monday. Keep your head up and your heart close to God. I'm doing love rituals all month. $22.22. I'm doing love readings all month. $22.22. I got the divine told me to do it yesterday. They just said do it for the rest of the month. Love readings. So 15-minute love reading. We just talk about love. 5-card spread. $22.22. Take advantage, guys, because I think my cheapest readings are like 35 and it's like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So take advantage of it. Okay. So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Monday. I'm gonna go out in this world and do what I have to do. I'm making spaghetti for dinner. If anyone needed ideas, I know spaghetti's like a Wednesday thing, right? But my kids wanted spaghetti, so it's easy. On a day off, please, I'll cook that bean and boil those noodles by 2 o'clock. We'll be all set. You know what I'm saying? I cook dinner before. I'm a cooker dinner early anyway, so my kids can eat. Lord knows I cannot stand hungry kids coming home from school. Like, why are you angry? You need food, don't you? Here, eat this paper, because geez, my son is like a maniac when he's hungry. Preteen though, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Taco Monday. Yeah, my kids remind me, my 6-year-old reminds me of Taco. Mom, it's Tuesday. We have to have tacos. I'm like, we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But it's Taco Tuesday. Make sure you guys come over to our Facebook, Sunshine Sunstar. We can chat it up. Joke a lot. I like to joke a lot. I have a good sense of humor. I love to joke a lot. And sometimes, I don't have a filter either. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys for all that you do. I really want to come back for a reading for you guys, and we talk about this person that's holding on to your energy. Jesus. I think you guys got a couple people holding on to your energy that, you've let go and you moved on, but they're having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Monday. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, your Empress, everything. God always tells me, forget the numbers. give the message, forget the views, forget the likes, just deliver the message, and I just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I just keep going. If you check out our channel, our numbers are fluctuating like crazy, but God just says keep going, because there's a reward for this at the end. And I say, okay, you know, it's kind of discouraging not seeing the numbers that I want, but just keep going. Just keep going. I love you guys, Sundance Crew. Happy Monday. I love you with all my heart. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys. Email me for any readings that you like. All right, email me. Yes, Derry, it's about the message, baby. Email me. Remember, it took God a lot to get people to understand the messages. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, y'all. I'm out here for y'all. I'm doing what God called me to do, and I love you guys so much. Hope you have a great, blessed day. Remember, they're not like us, and if they knew the blessings that you had bestowed upon you coming into life, they would have acted better. You know what I'm saying? It's not... But you get what you get. Don't be upset. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys, Sunshine Crew. Keep your head up in your heart close. God, happy Motivational Monday, baby. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on our midday mix or our next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.